Shifters still couldn't beat Twisted Mind.
Like the Des was talking about, they have chosen to take Twisted Mind. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble here. Fall one back, no real support, gonna be stuck in the corner and should become a free kill maybe. Once here, the drone checks, yeah, there he is. Can he cross to safety?
The only reason he's taken this much damage is because he was caught in his own thorn trap and unable to sprint away. And P9 eventually will finish him off. Great help from Dove on the Monty. And now Freck is in a bit of an awkward spot. He wants to try and take the fight with the player behind the rubble. But oof, hello and goodbye to Hasham from down below. Freck wants a little bit more. 1 HP, feeling the pressure. P9 finds a second. Numbers advantage to Twisted Minds, even though it did look like it would slip away for a brief moment. P9 out with the nade. Shotgun comes to life. Second nade over the top. C4 finds nothing, but caught a mid-sprint. Robbie finds his head and brings a glimmer of hope over to Shifters. Looks for a little bit more. Blaz has helped him out as the pistol automatic comes out for Tricks. The prone pick might not be quite it, but Monty coming through here, clearing some of the tripwires from the Denari.
Ooh.
To make his way forward. Oh, patience is a virtue for Harsh. He waited so long.
Well, they can go in for a plant attempt. The smoke comes out as a final toxic bait. They could just wait 10 seconds here and go for a free plant. There's nothing that can stop them.
But knowing Twisted Minds, they're going to try and go for kills. Lasmo finds one, but he's traded back by Jalad. 3v2 now, but Nath in the dying moments gets active. Good trade again.
1v1, take
now Robbie in a 1v2, and he hears that case open up as the plan starts to go down from Dove. Jalad has to hold down the line, and he does with the F2. Lasmo have done the same. It means they cannot be called anymore, as you said. Freck takes a bit of damage as the pistol comes out for Tricks. And Twisted Minds make their way inside, but it's becoming very awkward. Kill with the bailiff, but the trade comes through. And Shifters continue peeling back. Wow, it is such a dominant showing on this roam clear. There's nothing to be said for Twisted Minds.
Why? Well, firstly, they don't need the cameras. They're just taking gunfights. They're forced.
How they want to play this.
And I see different jammers here on the upstairs hold. I mean, I've seen 3 separate defenders now just like walk into them in the middle of the round to try and duke something, but fighting is happening. P9 gets one, Fractures by Jada with another, and all of a sudden Shifters have been getting attacked from, it seems like, everywhere at the same time.
Well, the problem is Lasmo cornered, and then surely he will be eventually cut off. P9 falls, and wow, a big kill from Robbie. Lasmo is still in his position. I think he's finally left the tower, and he's back inside. Him and Blaz now try and hold on together as Twisted Minds have to navigate this 2v2. Great shot from Tricks. Hollow sight on that LMG is all he needs. Lasmo now, 1v2.
Beautiful.
Spots out Dove, finds the kill. In close range, this SMG-11 is perfect as he looks to retake that position. It's better in close range for him with his kit. Doesn't know if the diffuser is on the body of the player he's just taken down. We know it's in the hands of Tricks. The support might try to kill, the nade will finish him off. The nade might actually find the double kill, surely. Oh, Lasmo finished though. Frustrating position for the Frenchman as Freck still survives. Falls back to the mirror position.
I was thinking they could go for reinforcement in the middle of that round, because the thing is, Twisted Minds are not bringing a ton of Heartbeats because they're going for the kills, and they keep finding them. Another one, a third, and this round is falling apart for Shifters. They got Goyo Fire.
That's right, 5v2. Very few ways that you can lose this if you're Twisted Minds. Play it perfectly. The Deimos track is perfect, and Dove to come in from behind with the Blackbeard. Exactly.
They don't really have anything to stop the push, right? They have Ela mines, that's it. No Goyo Fire. There's no Denari lasers this round, for example. They got crosses. There's a free Beatrix lands in the arms of Lasmo, and we'll get that one. The easiest kill of his life. Now can Dove make the magic happen? He's fighting 2 people on the door and also staring down the bombs at the same time.
He needs to have a big impact here, especially with Lasmo finding that kill. A third one for Lasmo. The Frenchman goes massive. Wants a little bit more, but Jalad finally gets a kill. Needs more than that. He needs to get this bomb down, but it's not going to happen in a 1 versus 4. He's gone for the pistol instead of the automatic Reaper as well, and Robbie comes in to backstab.
The banning, Pengu actually picked up on it, and the Cassie said, well, it's a shield.
Maybe an interesting one. I do believe that it's somewhat positive. I can still see the micro.
We'll get to see those concussions used like back in the old days. At the moment, you've gone in with the M762. Just look at that, the reach.
But they still gotta get in towards this push. That's where the Ying is gonna be missed, right? Those Candelas, the smokes can get you away in towards the side, but that's gone. C4 goes out, takes down Frag, and Blast shot down as well. Go for 2 big kills.
Yeah, he completely dismantled the push coming into Horse. And it's enabled Jalad to get aggressive as well. Triggs to finish off with the gas. What was started, I believe, with the Goyo's fire. And leave Shifters remaining with just Lasmo. It was, in fact, the fire and the gas together. Good kill from Lasmo into Hashom. But Jalad is to lose. The Ash isn't the end of the day, but at least Mira might make things awkward. Speaking of, Jalad, 11 kills, by the way. He goes down.
Cover his footsteps and then look for a play. There's a Candela and they can now swing together.
They don't go for it as of yet. And still Hashom on the stairs. I can't believe that he's allowed to do that. The shotgun comes out from Dove, but doesn't find its mark. Hashom now decides it's about time that he retreats and goes and moves around from the other side of the map to return to the bomb site. 3v3, but the mirror window will slow things down. And how's Lasmo fallen? Triggs has got him. Everything's pretty awkward now for Shifters, and desperately, Freck will try and jump on in, leaving Robbie all alone. Double digits now up to 11. 1v3 becomes a 1v2. The Solid Snake gives him info on where one of his players is. Doesn't know that he's prone, and Hashom! Because yes, it is to a lot of people the tertiary bomb site, but it is very challenging. If you want to go for a horizontal take, like what Robbie and Nafe want to do here, it's really hard because there's so many hallways. The Nate tries to clear some util. Nafe takes a bit of damage. There are 2 players here for Twisted Minds. This is nigh impossible to try and clear these positions of these defenders. A good kill from Robbie. It cost him a lot of HP. Nafe is now trapped in this position. And there are 2 players from Twisted Minds watching him. It just feels like the wrong call here for Shifters to try and flush out these positions inside of Hammam, to try and go for a horizontal roam clear.
Probably gonna be stuck, but no, nobody dropped all on the tower side. So he can actually fall back.
Oh my god!
Somehow, hello? It's falling apart. I mean,
crawled back up the ladder and into tower. He can go straight back in and out again. Tricks as he escapes.
The entirety of the run, he cannot help his teammates. Finding Navis in there to push back Jalad and then take him down.
Perfect.
Finally.
About damn time. Not a moment too soon. Blaz also to find a kill. Dove is on the floor. Potentially could be finished off. Essentially, this becomes a 3 versus 2. Now confirmed. 35 seconds. Plenty of time left on the clock for Shifters to finish this off. Hashom has 1 impact. Well placed. That could finish off Nafe.
It'll be enough. They know where Nafe is, but they're waiting for the guns. Once Nafe starts planting, that's the impact though, and now the Muncie can just bring the team in the bomb side. They can start planting.
And Hashom has already burned his 1 impact. A good coverage position from Lasmo is all that they need.
Because he has that shield covering his face.
Countdown on!
Robbie needs to have a big impact from down below. Oh, beautiful!
I'm reloading.
A little tap and Jalad is down. There's a top frag from Twisted Minds. Eliminated. Shifters pounced onto the bomb site immediately. 5v2. Twisted Minds now just Tricked and P9 trying to hold down the forward, but there's about to be a world of pain for Tricked as he gets minced by Freck. A 3K on the round with the AR-33. P9 now MP9 in hand, needs to find fight after fight. Lasmo with the pre-fire.
Matter of who can play better together.
The Yoko does make his presence over a brief moment. Wow, P9 has been allowed to continue roaming with Yokai drones on both sides of him, supported as well by his own Dread Mines with the Fenrir. He's trying to take these fights 1 by 1. Freck will take him down. Good kill for Shifters.
But Robin the gun behind him.
This position could be everything as a player. That actually goes down. This is so awkward now for Twisted Minds. They can't afford to make any mistakes, otherwise it's going to be overtime here for Shifters. But the time is ticking away, and the fire is keeping Lasmo at bay. Nafe needs to get into the bomb site. He needs to start planting the diffuser. Tricked and Dove are still alive as Tricked goes for a big kill onto Robbie. Dove! You just need to deny the plans! And the game is Twisted Minds to behold!
Result and a crazy way to end that game, but we have Dov on the line and we can ask him a few questions about this game. Dov, congratulations on the victory here today, but first off, what happened in that final round? What on earth happened there?
To be honest, it was a very intense round. We decided to play on time and see what happens, but it was very intense. We reached the point like I was praying to kill the Monty.
You heard the melee on the shield, I guess?
I heard the first time when I was shooting. I heard the metal sound. I tried to get close at knife.
Yeah, I could see the relief on your face.
Yeah.
When eventually you managed to get the kill. I was looking at the time and I was like, he doesn't have time to reload. He doesn't have time to pull out the shotgun. He has already knifed one, so I was like, is it gonna be enough? It was so close. Honestly, Dov, I bet it was special for you to watch your teammates, play the Salt Lake City Major. I think for you and your region, I think it was a massive moment. I mean, you guys reached semi-final as a team. I wonder, like, what was it? How did you feel, looking at you guys, playing so well and doing something so historic for your region?
To be honest, I'm very proud of the boys, especially Guard. He's subbing in and helping the boys to reach the top 4. And winning the major, it's a matter of time for us. We know we are good. We know we're gonna win the major sooner or later.
Do you feel like your teammates, when they came back, they had that confidence boost, and with you, you could have went even further at the major?
Yeah, sure. All of us, we are believing in ourselves. Even if someone is missing, Guards joining, we know. The sixth player here is top tier players.
In terms of EML then, Dov, how did you prepare for this game against Shifters, and how's the preparations been for the entirety of the league after coming back?
Yeah, after the boys got back from Salt Lake, there was an ANC, so we don't have time to scrim with Twisted Minds. We only scrimmed 1 week before the 1st of June.
Wow.
We decided, we are a good team. We don't want to scrim a lot. We just care about the faith and the belief, and we go.
That's impressive. I mean, with preparation as little as you say, because of the ENC and everything as well, you still got a really good result on the board. How's that gonna go tomorrow, you feel like, against Falcons?
To be honest, we Twisted Minds, we don't see any team as a competitor to us. We are 100 times better than any team. We know ourselves. We know ourselves a lot, and we believe that when we qualify to EWC, we're gonna win EWC. We are a LAN team, not online team. The show we are giving in online, it's 50% of our performance because of the ping and this things,
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the pre-show by chance, but the guys are really echoing what you're saying as well right now, how you guys come alive on the stage and really play off that with the crowd. So they agree at least with what you're feeling about EML and LAN and everything as well. So thanks so much for your time, Dov, and good luck with your game tomorrow.
Thank you.
Team that's in the top 4, when you're a team that's expected to go to EWC and expected to do all this, is you actually need the results above the performances at this point in the stage. You want the performances to be good much later on when you're down in playoffs territory. So the fact that they got the full 3 points here, in my mind, is what matters and is what is important.
Yeah.
Focusing back on the game here, I'm quite happy about Shifters. I'm happy about Shifters for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, I think Robbie had an exceptional game. He carried that team a lot, incredible multi-kills, bringing back the momentum in certain rounds, across the whole attack, but also defense, and masterfully playing the new Geekay. I think on top of that, Lasmo was showing up as well, and I think that Nave, despite being at the bottom of the leaderboard here, or the scoreboard rather, I think he brought a lot of value with his Monty. He was the one creating movement, enabling for Robbie to lurk around with the Geekay and get kills. Nave was the one grabbing the attention, and he was leading the whole team as well. Their comeback in attack was almost there. They almost went to overtime. So yes, they were weaker than Twisted Minds.
Yep.
But I can see the potential.
And again, as the context, that's the top